Welcome back to Planner Apocalypse, where today we're going to be going over quarterly review for Q2 and then setting up for Q3 in my Memento Mori Goal Planner. I'm going to just have this here to consult. This is the review for Q1 and my brain dump and stuff. So technically the quarter's not over, but it's time for preparations. So here we are. Before you look through your old pages, which may influence how you truly feel right now, how satisfied are you with your overall life during the past season? So the past 3 months, which have been, what, April, May, June? So April and May were tough, April especially, but June has been really good. So I'm gonna give it an 8. And all right, so now take some time to look through the pages from the past 3 months, gather your evidence, and rate your domains below. I'm just gonna highlight my domains real quick. Okay, so as you'll see, some domains got more than one color. Don't worry about that. Just get rid of those. So I have not done the June review yet because I do that in my monthly plan. So after I plan for the quarter, then I will, in a separate video, do the July plan and stuff because we are in the second to last week here. So, all right, how things have been. I definitely didn't get everything done that I had wanted to, but that's fine. I'm making progress, and that's the important part. But yeah, like this week I didn't get anything done, God. And it looks like I really didn't get anything done during this month, but I actually did. I've been working really hard on my anniversary sale for July. I have the tendency to add new tasks and new ideas, so that's typically what happens. This is for this month. Okay. Yeah, like I got all the videos done that I had planned on. I got a lot of videos done, period. I've been working on my hand-lettered stickers. I think part of the problem with the hand-lettered stickers is that I want to sell them as, printable stickers, and I have a Cricut. I don't have a Silhouette, so I don't have any studio file to put into the Cricut Design Studio program because that's not how it works. So I'm gonna be putting in, like you'll buy the graphic, a PNG file that's transparent here but has borders. It's basically like this. I don't know if you could see. This is highlighted and highlighted. This is cut out. This is a separate sticker, but all of the heads are separate stickers, and also the title here is a separate sticker. So it's basically going to be like that if you want to print it at home. I'm still not sure if I want to sell hard copy stickers, printed stickers. Part of my brand or whatever is to try to minimize paper waste and, be eco-conscious. So by offering people stickers that they can print and cut at home would save the environment from extra carbon emissions and all that kind of stuff. Though at the same time, I do know that it's not for everybody and it's not accessible for everybody. So I'm still weighing my options. I don't know if anybody is going to literally be interested in it anyway, so I might print out like a few and see if those sell, but I think I'll just put everything up for digital whatnots. So yeah. All right, so connection is my first domain. So that's connection with other humans. I'm going to rate this at, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give it a 10. And I think that the thing that really pushed it over is the fact that my friends gifted me with an iPad Pro, which, God damn it, don't cry. I had no idea that they cared for me that much. Not that I thought that they didn't care for me, but I don't know. I guess I'm overwhelmed by the loving gesture, and so stop it. Rest and well-being. So overall, I would say, so rest and well-being also takes into account mental health. This month has been incredible, basically since the iPad, I guess, and I started working on all of my work that I had done last year with sticker wise. It's been like a huge upswing. I've been doing a lot of story research, which has helped my mood. So like, I do want to honor the fact that it was rough. It was really rough in April, and for part of May it was really bad. So I'm gonna give it a 6. We also, Nick and I started exercising 4 days a week. When was that? I feel like it was somewhat recently. Am I bleeding? Not me, but the paper. I guess this is when we started. So yeah, just this month we started exercising, and that's been good. We've been doing it. So we do, what is it, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then one weekend day is our workout schedule. We don't really have anything super planned out, so I don't know if you're supposed to do that. So what is this? 𝖊𝖊𝖓𝖊𝖓. I will give it a 5. This month I've been cleaning more, I guess, and that's been nice. There's still stuff all over. I basically need to do a 𝖘𝖊𝖊𝖓 or something like that. I'm parting with a bunch of books that I've been holding on to thinking that I'm gonna read them, but I don't actually think I'm going to. So alignment and self-expression. Before I had divided this in half and done, you know, like my videos on one side and then my writing on the other. Writing has always kind of taken a back burner, but I've been having a lot of like slow cognitive stuff going on. It's making writing really difficult. So I'm just gonna lump it all together because trying to rate them separately in the same domain is super confusing. So I did a lot of videos this quarter, and I think I met my goal of doing 4 videos per month. That's the wrong planner. I got 2 planners in here. April 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. When I started doing these lunation astrology videos, it was fun, but it's also, I realized something that I don't want to do videos of, which is why I switched to Instagram posts, and so I could just write them. And when I did this full moon eclipse in Scorpio, though, I had a spike in viewers, and that gave me a lot of anxiety. So I was like, nope, I don't know. And then here we are with this month. And I still haven't done the Shopaholics review, but I did do my 𝖙𝖍𝖎𝖓𝖓 mid-year update. That went up today, actually, so that's nice. I'm glad that's out of the way. Originally, I had wanted to do a monthly thing, but that's whatever. I'll do what I can. And so this planner has not been working for me. The monthly spread has, so I'll be making changes to this. But anyway, I'm getting all confused. I did start doing research and writing prep for my Pathfinder character finally, and some of that cognitive blockage has been shifting. So I'm gonna give it an 8, I think. I was really good with videos, and yay. Resources and contribution. I'm absolutely killing it with the 𝖊𝖍𝖎𝖓, and I'm really proud of myself. I'm actually gonna give myself a 7 because I feel like I haven't been tempted to buy anything. I talked to my husband. My son just graduated from homeschool, so hooray. Everyone congratulate Sunny. And so for a graduation gift, I asked him if I could take Sunny to go see Juno Birch's show, and so we're gonna go, and that's gonna be awesome, and I'm excited. Practice, I've actually been doing a lot of work, so I'm gonna give myself an 8. I do have 2 mid-year planners up right now. I posted one yesterday. The daily ladder planner is undergoing a cosmetic overhaul, but I do want to get that one out either by the sale time next month or, you know, whenever, because it is a July start planner, so that would be ideal if I could get it up then. A play, I've been doing really good. You know what? The fact that I've been allowing myself to play, I think, has been really instrumental in getting higher scores for everywhere else. So, lesson learned. Playing is very important. Let's give it a 7. I have been, however, staying up a little bit too late, which is probably not ideal, but it's been fun. So I'm not mad about it. Curiosity and passion. So I actually did not do the course that I wanted to do this month, which was the Lilith course from the Witch's Box, and this is something that I'm sorry, it's Healing the Witch Wound, which involves Lilith. It's not like any of the new stuff that they have. The Holy Witch is what they renamed the site or the company, whatever you want to call it. I did take some marketing stuff on Skillshare. I'm gonna give it a 7 because I did learn a bunch of new instrumental things for my work stuff, and I think that's also helped just bring everything up. So I'm gonna write these year start scores down, and then we have the Q1 and then Q2, and then we're gonna compare. We've got 10. I feel so very loved. So that's obviously an increase. So I'm gonna write a little plus sign. Rest and well-being, I said a 6, right? So that's an increase. Home and environment was, I said 5. So that's an increase from here. What did I say? 7? 8. So that's an increase from last time. This is a 7. So that actually stayed the same. I feel like it is higher than that, but I don't have any way to measure it other than feelings, I guess. Practice, what is that, 8? So that's definitely an increase from 3. Play is a 7, so that stayed the same, so that was good. 7 for curiosity and passion, so that was an increase. So that overall we have a net increase in score. And oh man, don't laugh at me with my old school calendar, okay? I'm sorry, did I say calendar? I meant calculator, what? Okay, so I'm gonna add all these up and then divide by 8. So that is a 7.25 right there. So that is an increase. Hooray. This was my calculator from high school. Okay, just want to let you know this. It used to have this big Sailor Moon clipping that I stuck on there with packing tape. I took it off when I thought my son was going to be using this for homeschool, and then he was like, I have my phone. Now it's time for some review. Fun. That's everyone's favorite part of this whole thing, isn't it? Don't all answer at once. This is annoying. I'm going to get out. Okay. How far off was Jesus? How far off was Jesus? Okay. How far off was my impression of how things went versus how I felt after looking through the pages from the past 3 months? Did anything surprise me, or was I right on? All right, so I felt like it was an 8, and it calculated to a 7.25 after taking stock. I'm gonna say close enough because I feel better about my resources and contribution domain this quarter than I did last quarter. So I feel like that should be increased, but we're gonna leave it. Did I say yes to too many things this past season? Do I need to lighten up my commitments, goals, or otherwise in the next season? Again, I have the tendency to add more ideas. So like, you know, when I set aside these things to do on my top domains here, or even on my stuff this month page, I did a lot of stuff. I just didn't do these things. So I don't know. I'm very distracted easily by projects and things. And I think part of the problem is that I'm setting this up at the beginning of the month. So by the time I get, you know, a couple weeks out from that, things may and probably do change. So I don't know. Okay, what did I spend the majority of my time and energy on in the past 3 months? What do I know recharges my battery? What have I noticed depletes me? Penny, I'm recording here. Hush. I would say I spent the majority of my time editing videos. All right, so if we actually look at 𝖘𝖊𝖓, we can see exactly what I've been working on for the past 3 months. March, April, so April 1st to June 30th, let's say. So editing comes first, watching YouTube, watching good stuff, and designing, and also planning. I do have some Etsy in there, researching, reading, admin, socializing. Yeah, cool. Editing videos, watching stuff, and designing. Where's the thing? Go away. All right. Okay, wait. What do I know recharges my battery? Watching stuff, hence the watching stuff. Reading manga. What have I noticed depletes me? Depression. How aligned did I feel this season? Am I living in alignment with my values? What am I doing or no longer doing in order to stay true to myself? Oh, I should also say sketchbook. I think I feel very aligned. I've been doing a lot more creative stuff. So let's see, creativity, curiosity, and compassion are my 3 top values. And I've been doing a lot of creative stuff. I have been following my curiosity, and I've been learning to live with more compassion, especially towards myself. And I feel like that's very hard. What am I doing or no longer doing in order to stay true to myself? Sometimes I feel like this sounds very cliche, like whatever I say, but let myself play. Let myself rest. Because like, if I want to be productive, these things are pivotal in any kind of productivity. You have to stop. You have to rest and recharge, otherwise you have nothing. And letting myself play and explore has been very fun and just very rejuvenating. I feel like it's helping me to get in touch again with like my inner little self, you know what I mean? My inner child. So, okay, what patterns or trends do I notice about tasks that I'm avoiding? Am I avoiding one particular goal or project, task, or subject? Why? So Budget Quest was a huge flop, or it was a huge issue, and maybe it just wasn't the right time yet. And it's not that I don't want to do it, I just didn't feel like I could do it then, and that's okay. I also noticed that my energy tends to come in waves, so I would like to do some research into the menstrual cycle and try to figure out where my own energy peaks come within my cycle. I'm just gonna write research menstrual cycle. What has been hard lately? In what ways can I make this easier on myself? House stuff, decluttering / cleaning. And in what ways can I make this easier on myself when it's time to clean up or whatever? Do I value this thing more than I value a decluttered home? That's what I'm gonna ask myself, because at this point, the state of my home brings me great shame. And I don't want to have people over because I don't want them to see it. And the reason I ask questions, and sometimes it takes a while to find the right question to ask, which is why it's important to be curious and stuff. You might need a different question because it depends on what your pain points are and what your values are. I would like to be able to have people over without feeling like I'm about to implode because I'm so ashamed. Like, I don't want to have to think about it. During this process, what has become less important to me? I guess making something well or good right away. So I guess like making good art. What's become more important to me? Just trying, messing around without expectations. Alright, this season I learned that there are people who truly love and support me, regardless of how much I produce. What 3 areas of my life need to be focused on next season for the next 3 months? So obviously, because my anniversary sale is going to be in the beginning of July, we have practice. Let me just look through my goals here to see what increase quality time. I kind of feel like I should do a reset of what my top goals are, but look at that. Practice. Let's do curiosity and passion and alignment and self-expression for something different. Yes, I know. It's my 𝖙𝖍𝖎𝖓 and I'm taking finances off of the top 3 areas of life. But like I said, I have been doing really well with my 𝖙𝖍𝖎. I can't speak and spell at the same time. And then alignment and self-expression. Well, that happened. Boop. I would like to still do, what's it called? My budget book thing, but I'm not going to force it. If it happens to happen, then that's great. Where did my things go? So we've got like my writing and videos, and we've got my Etsy shop, which is, probably always going to be a thing. And then we have curiosity and passion. I have basically coursework I want to do. I want to prioritize. So, okay, that's it. So, crap, that's mother of pearl. This just has like the pages I need here. Okay, and then October is going to be when I need to get my done. My Memento Mori Goal Planner done for next year. Can you believe? Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do with this work planner, can you please? is take, like when I put in the new months, I'm not going to use these things from the Maker's Yearbook because I honestly have not been using them. So, and I think I'm not going to put the weeklies in. So what I'm going to do is just have the monthly calendar and then take the very last page. Give. Get out of my way. Take like this last thing and just tape it down to the, so I have the calendar, I've got this, and then I'm just gonna put dot grid paper and see, you know, if that will work. And then I'm also going to probably take off the transformer kind of thing and just use this tabbed area for my Memento Mori goal stuff, since it starts with like a dashboard page. I kind of want to do that first before girl. Okay, let me grab this. So, okay. I know I keep saying okay, I'm so sorry. I think I'm gonna leave this current week in there because I just want to wrap it up, I guess. And then I'm gonna take this out. I'm just gonna recycle that, I guess. Okay, and then basically I'm gonna take these out and we're gonna take this out. Get out. Fart. Okay, well, see, this is where it would be nice if this was there, because then it would be July and going into July again, so get out. But that's not how it is it? Curses. I mean, I could, because I didn't do anything with this yet, I literally could just switch things around. I think I'm gonna just do that. I'm a rebel. Let's do it. So then this will be that, and then I will just collect all of the weeklies and put them aside. And then I've got some dot grid paper in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess I'll just put like 3 dot grid pages per month, and I cannot tell you how irritated I am right now because my phone died while recording. I think it was during assembling this thing, but there's just a lot to go through again. I just did all that. Basically, we have, all right, oh my God. So I'm pretty sure that all of the review went through. Okay, so the brain dump, we've got, this is summer, and I know that I won't be able to do as much work as I did in the previous quarter. So my main quest is going to be the Plannerpocalypse first anniversary sale, which is going to be from July 12th to the 19th. The 12th is International, or maybe it's just National Cow Appreciation Day. And that's a little joke between me and the Morrigan, okay? Basically after this week is over, then I'm gonna start working on the Memento Mori Goal Planner for next year. So if you did order the Memento Mori Goal Planner from me for this year, what I'm planning to do is for next year, so right now for this year, the listings are by size. So you get, you know, if you order the classic Happy Planner size or the A5 size or the big Happy Planner or letter size, you will get both the somber or like plain version, and you will get the irreverent or pastel rainbow version. So you get both colorways, but you have to buy the size you want. So what I'm going to be doing for next year is I'm going to package them by colorway. So you will pick out what colorway you want, and then you will get all 3 sizes. So that way, if you have, you know, like a big desk copy or something that you want to work with, and then have, you know, take like the weekly pages out and just put them in like an A5 rings or something like that, you can do that. I don't know why I'm flipping through this, but if you would rather have your workbook pages in like a larger size, that way you can do that if you want, and that will allow me to package things in multiple colorways. What else did I say? So that's going to be my main focus. I know I'm not going to get as much done. I would like to take the Moonology certification course so that I can add that to my credentials, I suppose, for the planner, you know, cover anything that was maybe unclear. Also, if you did order the planner, if you have any critiques that, you know, please be nice. If you have any critiques or need some clarification on some things, you know, I am going to be doing the editing and stuff like that. So that's going to be really helpful for me. If you can just give me some feedback What did you like? What did you not like? So that way I can make some judgments. And I am really hoping to be able to offer a couple more weekly spread options. So right now, as I already showed you, this is the original Memento Mori Goal Planner weekly spread. It does use the 𝖒𝖊𝖓𝖓 method for task keeping, which I know is not for everyone. So what I was going to do is offer a vertical and a horizontal as well. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. But I don't know whether like an Erin Condren type vertical or horizontal versus a Happy Planner vertical or horizontal would be better. Alternatively, I was thinking about kind of offering dated planner weeks that you could kind of build your own Memento Mori Goal Planner. I don't really know. So like you would have the monthlies separately, you would have the goal workbook separately, and then honestly you'd have to rearrange everything yourself, which is honestly kind of a pain in the butt, so I don't know if I want to do that to my customers, but yeah, I don't know. So anyway, for my top season goals here, I have potty train my daughter, and she's already, you know, doing a really good job. So exercise is, you know, a habit. We've got declutter, that's a habit. And I go back to, do I value this thing more than I value a decluttered home? And I should also add not feeling ashamed of my environment. For top alignment and self-expression item, I want to do my Maz stories. 𝖍𝖎𝖓𝖓 is my character for Pathfinder. I have no idea what I already said, but things have started to unlock in my brain because everything's been cognitively gunked up, but I feel like I'm making progress there, so I would like to continue that. I don't know that I will be doing Camp NaNoWriMo just because these things do not work out well for me. So my top resources and contribution item is getting the stuff that I wanted to put up on eBay, with the exception of my vintage video game collection because I want to save that for closer to the holiday season. The top practice item, get out of here. Top practice item is the anniversary sale and next year's planner because I want to launch in October. Top play item, I have Twitch ? I don't really know. And top curiosity and passion item, I've got the Moonology certification, and my sub theme for the next 3 months is bloom, because I've been growing a lot and now it's time to bloom, right? So before the withering comes in October. Yeah, okay, so if you did buy the Memento Mori Goal Planner, thank you very much. And if you would be so kind as to offer me any feedback you have, any hope, wish list item type things, that would be great because that will give me ideas for where I can take things. And because like right now, you guys are my original riders of the planner apocalypse, if you will. So you have a lot more say in how things are gonna go, I suppose, though I do have the right to veto anything. But yeah, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and subscribe if you feel like it. And okay, bye.